On this week's episode of the Social Update, we may soon be able to upload 10-minute TikTok videos. The Instagram story swipe up is going away and is turning into a sticker. YouTube just opened up a 6,000 seat theater. And OnlyFans have reversed their adult content ban. Let's get into this week's Social Update. Hi, my name is Brian and welcome to the Social Update, the weekly show where I give you all the news about everything that's happening in social media to help guide your brand online. Let's kick it off with TikTok. Now they are testing 10 and 5-minute video length. Right? This is kind of crazy because they started with the 15 seconds, then they pushed it to a minute, then they pushed it to 3 minutes, and now they are testing 5 minutes and 10 minutes. Now this isn't much of a surprise because the Chinese version of the app, Douyin, which has over 600 million users in China, has up to 15 minutes video length, right? So over here we're kind of behind already. So they just gave us 3 minutes, and I've seen loads of people using the 3-minute versions, and I use it to upload up to 3 minutes. I watch up to 3 minutes. I think 3 minutes on TikTok is absolutely amazing because obviously YouTube Shorts just came out and that's 60 seconds, and then Instagram just pushed Reels to 60 seconds, so they're kind of leaving them behind. So TikTok is really competing with IGTV, which is kind of dead, Facebook Watch, and more importantly, YouTube. They're not even thinking about Instagram. They're competing with the big boy YouTube with video. Instagram is trying to catch up to TikTok and YouTube, and TikTok is trying to catch up to YouTube. I'm all here for it. More people are spending more time on TikTok than they are on any other app, according to statistics. So it's only right that if you want to get people to stay longer on the app and watch more video, you may be able to upload longer videos. I, for one, will be here for a 5-minute or a 10-minute video. I'm already watching these type of videos and these lengths on YouTube, on my phone, on my laptop. And now TikTok is on TV, remember. So remember, if you have the Fire TV app or a Samsung TV, you can download the TikTok app and watch TikTok on TV. So this actually makes sense for where TikTok is trying to go. TikTok is like one of the big bosses of video already. They're right behind YouTube in terms of video and social online presence, right? So it only makes sense that they would allow people to upload longer and more video. I'm all here for it. Let me know what you think down in the comments about TikTok's increasing video length. TikTok are also announcing a Shopify tab integration on their platform. Now, they just announced it, so it's going to be slowly rolling out to a few creators until later in the year when they probably give it to every business. And this is obviously going to help increase the business presence on their app. More businesses will want to come because it'll be easier for people to shop. Now, unfortunately, just like Instagram, when you do click into the tab and you do click a product, you won't be able to buy in the app just yet. It will take you to the brands or the companies or the businesses website, and you can purchase on that. But hopefully this is like the first step into actually integrating, buying directly inside the app. And again, this will definitely attract loads of smaller businesses and larger businesses alike to not only advertise on the platform even more, but just create more organic content and having people come back to their profile, and hopefully you'll probably be able to tag your products in your videos, of course, in order for people to see them and buy them with ease, right? It's becoming one of these places that is just great for organic creators and great for businesses, small or large, right? So TikTok is really, really coming for the neck of everyone. So keep a lookout for the Shopify integrated tab on some of your favorite businesses. And obviously I'm going to update you when it's officially released to everyone, so stay tuned. Leave a comment and let me know if you will be using that, if you started a Shopify shop, if you'll be integrating that into your business profile. So arguably, TikTok is really big on AR, which is augmented reality filters, right? They've got some of the best filters in the game. I would actually say they're on par with Snapchat, right? And TikTok is right here, and then probably Instagram right under here in terms of augmented reality. But unfortunately, they don't have a creator studio where people like you or me or anybody can just create their own filter and upload it to TikTok and have people use it. They don't have that yet. Snapchat pioneered that. Facebook and Instagram also have that Snapchat Studio, and they've got Spark, which is Instagram and Facebook. And so far, according to Facebook, they say they have 400,000 creators made 1.2 million filters, and on Snapchat they said they had 200,000 AR creators that have made 2 million filters on the platform. Now, if you didn't know this, making filters, and I say filters, AR filters is a very lucrative business. People have made thousands, and it actually helps people get thousands and thousands of followers, because you have to follow, previously on Instagram, you had to kind of follow someone to get their filter. So, oh, I like that person's filter. I see they're bringing out multiple filters. I want to use their filters. You might follow them just to get their filters, right? And on Snapchat, filters have been huge, right? So if you get someone to create a filter for you, it makes people want to follow you more and use your filters and whatever new filters you might be artistically coming out with. So this is not only huge for people that want to make money, but also creators who want to get their own filter uploaded and extend their brand in that way, and have people using their brand, versus just them that buying some merch or just watching their content. Now you're using my filter, right? And it's a really great way to connect with your audience. On Instagram, you see artists releasing filters for their album drops. You see artists releasing filters just for fun. You see all different kinds of businesses releasing filters just for their customers and their fan base and their audience to use. So I think filter creation is really, really big business, right? And it's really great for a creator, a business, and even somebody who wants to make extra income making these filters. And these studios, Facebook Spark and Snapchat Studio, it's available to everyone. Anyone can go in there and submit a filter, right? It's available to actually anyone if you're interested in making filters. So if you've never heard of it before and I'm just now introducing it to you, go and check those out and see if you can make a filter and make some money by making filters for people, right? There's obviously a little bit of a processing fee to do and all that kind of stuff, but go and check it out. But let me know what you think about TikTok getting into the filter game, because they're already at the top, if you ask me, in terms of the ones that they already provide. But let me know what you think about that down in the comments. Instagram said they're getting rid of the stories swipe up feature. No, you will be able to still link out of Instagram in your stories, but this time it's in the form of a sticker. Now, there's been some speculation, a lot of speculation, saying that Instagram will give this link sticker to absolutely everybody. You don't have to have 10,000 followers or be verified or anything like that. Everybody will be able to link in the stories. Unfortunately, Instagram came out and said, hey, this is not true. But I understand where it came from, because they have been testing it since about June with people who have under 10,000 followers and who aren't verified or what. They've just been given the feature to random people to see what kind of links people will share. Instagram is treading very, very lightly with this feature. Now, I can see why they are, and I can see why maybe they're treading a bit too lightly. Every other platform I know has links. Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, you name it, right? They allow you to link off the platform. And it's only Instagram that put this gate in front of it that, hey, you got to be careful where you link off. But I understand in terms of Instagram is a big platform where people post a lot of stuff and a lot of misinformation and misleading things on the platform. So they're scared that people might post things and go to different websites that are even more misleading, because it's rife with fake news and misleading information, right? So I understand that maybe 2, 3, 4 years ago it would have been okay to give to everyone, but now maybe they're trying to tread lightly. But if you think about it, how are the other platforms managing their links and dealing with links when they freely allow people to link off the platform? So I think they're just doing a bit too much. But I don't work in an office, so I don't really know. So they are getting rid of it for people who have over 10,000 followers and are verified. And it looks like if you were part of the test before, if you had under 10,000 followers, you will probably still be part of the test, because they said they are hoping to release it to everyone very, very soon. They're just simply testing it, which I think is okay. I'm sure they will release it before the end of the year to everyone. And it's a really good feature. So everyone's thinking like, oh, why are they doing it? One, when someone has a swipe up link, you can't reply to their story, right? You can't message them about the link or anything like that. You can only swipe up. 2, you're now able to move the link around and incorporate it into, your design and put some fancy designs around it, arrows and all that kind of stuff, right? And 3, you'll probably be able to write what the link is. So it doesn't have to be the website. It could be like, hey, sign up to my Patreon here, which you can do down in the description. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe right now, because, if you want me to continue doing these videos, you got to like and subscribe. So, we have all these different names that you can kind of adjust to whatever you want it to be, right? So I think that is really great. Also, a long time ago, they were spotted testing the direction of the stories. Right now, stories is a left to right, right? You swipe left to right. But that is unnatural for Instagram because everything on Instagram is swiping up and down. The feed is up and down. The reels is up and down. Everything is up and down apart from like carousels. You go side to side, but not everyone posts carousels, right? So they wanted to make it more intuitive in terms of what every section on Instagram is actually like. And obviously there's TikTok that they're competing with, which is an up and down feed. But if there is a swipe up, you wouldn't be able to go up and down, right? Because there's a swipe up. So that could still be happening. We don't know. So let me know what you think about the link sticker change. Are you excited to have it? If you have it, where will you send your people? Let me know down in the comments. Should they release it to everyone ASAP or should they just keep testing it? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Instagram is also testing a fan club feature, which is basically content subscriptions, right? Content subscriptions is a huge thing, as we've seen last year with Patreon and especially OnlyFans becoming these huge businesses now because people want to subscribe. YouTube has already integrated paid subscriptions for people that are in the YouTube partner program, and we all know that Twitter is working on something called super follows, which allows people to pay for the tweets. There are email platforms like Substack and Review that allow people to pay you to receive your emails, and everybody is making a subscription business. Spotify launched subscriptions for podcasts with Apple. Everything is becoming subscription, right? It could be as low as £1, it could be as high as £100 a month. Everybody individual and every creator platform is working on providing people with subscription based features. Now I think this is really fantastic, and you can apparently have stories that are just for your subscribers, and you can have lives that are subscribers only, right? And I think this is really amazing. I wonder if you'll be able to have Instagram posts that only your subscribers can see as well. So you can set the price, £1, £5 a month. It could be for support. It could be for exclusive content. Again, like I already have a Patreon, so sign up down below and support the channel. So yeah, I think this is a really good feature that a lot of people on Instagram will use, because there's a lot of people that won't use OnlyFans because it's close related to adult content, and a lot of people that won't use Patreon because maybe they don't know Patreon or they can't bother to be going on another app. So all the creators that are on Instagram that want to offer a little bit more or just get some support for their content can use these ingrained features. But I would also say use other platforms. So use Patreon because it doesn't rely on what Instagram is doing, right? And even if you had a YouTube and you want to subscribe to YouTube, I would also say use Patreon because it's platform agnostic, right? You don't have to rely on what YouTube is doing to get paid or what Facebook or Instagram is doing. So wherever you can get your subscriptions, I would say as a creator, use multiple platforms to get multiple subscriptions, right? Twitter, use them all, right? So let me know what you think about Instagram fan club feature where you can charge for subscriptions for exclusive lives, stories, and hopefully feed posts down in the comments. I really want to hear your comments about that. So YouTube is opening an in real life IRL 6,000 seat capacity theater to host events, viewings, premieres, and anything they can come up, resident bands and all kinds of things. And I think this is amazing. So the pandemic is, I wouldn't say over, but it's easing up, right? There's no lockdowns anymore, no quarantines. Everybody's getting vaccinated. Everybody's going outside. Everybody's partying. Festivals and parties are raging, right? YouTube is taking the next step in its evolution. I'm pretty sure they probably would have done this earlier if we hadn't been in a pandemic for like the last 18 months, right? But this is really great. I really love this idea. Now imagine all these little YouTube theaters just popping up all over everywhere. It's practically the new cinema, right? Imagine 10 years time we have YouTube cinemas where you can go watch some of your favorite creators, some YouTube premium content up in there. You can even rent it if you haven't made a mini film or mini documentary, and you can rent it with your friends and go watch it in one of these YouTube theaters, right? Social media platforms are becoming in real life experiences, and I think this is amazing. Last month we spoke about TikTok's in real life pop-up shop in Westfield, Stratford in the UK, right? And you could go in there and connect with loads of the UK creators and, you know, watch some TikToks and use some backdrops to create. And if you was a parent, you could go learn how to keep your child safe on TikTok, and it was just a nice experience, right? It was like a fun pop-up house. And remember we were saying, like, imagine if you had an Instagram pop-up or you had a Twitter pop-up or Facebook or a Spotify pop-up, and you could just go there and have that experience, right? The high street is already dying, right? Loads of shops have closed down and gone online or just disappeared, went into bankruptcy. So imagine all these social media apps are now making high street experiences. I think that would be fantastic. TikTok have started it. YouTube is following with their theater, and I think that would just be absolutely amazing. Imagine there was a Netflix theater and all that kind of stuff, right? So let me know what you think about YouTube's in real life theater down below. Would you go to a YouTube theater to watch YouTube? Right? People are producing such high quality stuff on YouTube, so I think that is a really big possibility. But let me know what you think down in the comments. Remember when OnlyFans said that they were banning adult content in October? Yes, they have reneged and reversed that decision. They said they are no longer banning adult content. If you haven't watched the video, last week's social update, click up here and you'll be able to see the video. So basically, they asked the CEO, hey, why are you banning adult content? Said it's the banks are forcing us. We spoke about it in the other video, saying the payment processors wouldn't want to process payments from certain content being made on the platform behind that paywall because they don't really know what's there and it could be dangerous for their own business, which is fair enough. But they released a tweet saying, hey, we kind of worked it out with them. Now, obviously, this is very good for the adult material content creators on OnlyFans. Someone even said that, hey, this was the biggest PR stunt ever, but it couldn't have been because people lost trust in OnlyFans as a platform, said, oh, well, we built this platform and you just kind of turned on us. So a lot of people have started deleting their content already and finding other platforms where they can post their adult material without having to think, oh, one day they're just going to upend us all and end all our content, right? You even got Tiger, who deleted his OnlyFans and is making his own platform to compete with OnlyFans, right? So if it was the biggest PR stunt ever, which I don't think it was, because obviously everybody was talking about OnlyFans, it was too detrimental for it to be something like that because they absolutely lost the trust of the people on the platform, and you don't ever want to do that because those are the people that make the platform, right? They don't make any content. The content creators make the content. But that is it for this week's The Social Update. Let me know about everything you liked, you hated in the comments, and I will see you next week. You have been officially updated.